Hi, good evening. You're live with Rachel Gibson, the digital psychic. How are you this evening? Just going to wait for Facebook to build an audience for me. I'm just going to wait for that to happen. What happens is I'll wait for you to come on and then I will ask you if you can hear me properly. So please give me the thumbs up if you can hear me properly. Thank you. Hiya, Rosin, and hiya. Hope you are fine. Hi everybody, nice to see everybody. Hopefully some newbies on tonight. So Facebook said the number of people watching your video is increasing. Thank you, Facebook. Hi Rachel Whitehead, well done for getting a free reading with me. Hi Lynette. I'm very well, love Miss Wilson. Hiya Sharon, hope you are well. Love Miss Wilson, I'm sensing a young man around you, sweetheart, and it's a tragic situation that I saw, like a tragic event. Good evening, Sharon. Hiya, Sylvia. Hi, Emma. Very welcome, Rachel. It wasn't because Rachel's got the same name as me either. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Andy Smith, Shelley Jones. Hello, Susan. Wendy Hefferman, yeah, you've got Mick dealing with that situation. So he's helping you out with that. Hi, Pamela. Good evening, Hayley. And good evening, Samantha Hefferman. Hi, Billy James Miles. Yes, my ex-boyfriend passed away. Yes, sweetie. And I sense it was quite tragic. I've got him here in spirit with me. He is sending you love. He says thank you for coming to see him. What I'm sensing with him, I'm getting sort of quite a lot of different images. Some of them are quite disturbing, so I'm not going to discuss that live. Some of it's quite horrific, what I saw. It was very sudden, very quick, very tragic, but he's sending his love to you. I do hope that helps you. Would you like to PM me so we can talk about that? Yeah, so he's around you, sweetheart. He still loves you very much. And I sense with this person that there's just a little bit of unfinished business. I don't know if there's still a case around this or something. Just sensing that it's not totally closed. I'm getting quite an open book. That's what I was getting with this spirit around me. Gonna go through these. Hi Donna. Hi Rachel. I fell downstairs this morning from top to bottom. Really scared. My husband, safe to say, I'll be bruised to hell tomorrow. Oh my gosh, sweetheart, that's awful. I'm going to send you some healing your way. And what I do provide as well for people who need healing, I do distant healing. I use the etheric weaver. I've done an etheric weaving session today, and I love doing them, and it re-energizes the person, and it's just amazing. It makes you feel like amazing. And it was really interesting because when I was doing the etheric weaving distant healing, I was using meditation, and as I was meditating, and I could see myself astral travelled, could see myself healing this person. And what happened was, after the session finished, I laid down. I was laid down anyway, but like proper sunk back. And I had this image of like white beings. It wasn't angels either. It was like white beings being really close to me. It was like star people. I could see them, and then I saw a massive red glow, and it was coming closer to me, and then it just went. I was loving it. I thought it was just so cool. So I'm feeling really, really calm and grounded and nice. I'm feeling really nice. So that was really good. So I'm going to send you some healing, sweetie. I think you need it. And good evening, Pamela. Hope you are well. I'm sensing around you, Mum, sweetie. She's still laughing. she's laughing very much about her teeth. Pamela, I sense you know what I'm talking about. Hi, Claire. Sharon, sweetheart, we've got Sharon Todd here. Hiya, sweetie. I sense a female around you, and I sense that it was horrific, tragic, sudden. It's a female who I'm sensing blonde hair, who loved you very much. She's sending her love to you, and she's quite happy. Saturday nights would have been her night. She loved Saturday night. She would have liked to have just relaxed and stuff like that. Sometimes had a bit of a drink. So she's sending her love from heaven to you. So there you go, a nice little message. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly Brown. Kelly, what have I got around you? I have got a, because she's coming through, Ruby. When I was talking about drink, right, when I was talking about drink, she came in and she went, Ruby, like that. And I could see this lady, it looks like a film star, standing there going, oh, if you're talking about a Saturday night, then that's my kind of night. I'm having a drink. It's quite funny. They do make me laugh. They really do. Hi, Amanda, sweetheart. Hi, Hayley. Love, Miss Wilson said, oh, thank you so much. I would love to PM you. Yes, please do. Just to validate that more. Sometimes there is information that I know of that I'm very aware of. It comes in my third eye, and what I need to do is sometimes use my own intuition if certain things can be talked about publicly or not, because of universal law and things like that. And not just that, UK law. We've got universal law and we've got our own law. It gets complicated in our job, I tell you. Oh, you're very welcome, Wendy. Hi, Tina. Oh, Samantha Heffman said, is Johnny around me? I'm getting a guy with a hat when you said that. It's almost like a like one of those old-fashioned type hats. How can I describe it? It's like a mod hat, like what a mod would wear, like a trilby hat. That's what I was getting around this guy. Somebody was really into his music as well. That's what I was sensing. Somebody who smoked as well. I tell you, I got all the drinkers with me tonight, I think, and all the smokers and all that tonight. I swear on it. Honestly, they all come out on Saturday nights. I think it's because it's everybody having a glass of wine or something. I don't know what's going on. All the drunks are coming out tonight. Get through these. What I do is quick spurts of information. It will be relevant to whoever I give it to. And then if you want a one-to-one with me, you can go to my website, which is https Rachel Gibson TV psychic.co.uk. It is on the Facebook page as well. So yeah, do get booking because they are really good. You can have, people have said to me, what's the difference between mediumship and psychic? So mediumship is when I connect to loved ones and I do all of this, and then psychic is past, present, future guidance. So, but I can do a mixed one. So if you want a bit of, say, the spiritual, I can do that and then do a little bit about the future and stuff like that. Well, past, present, guidance. Oh, it keeps freezing. Is it freezing for everybody? Can you give me a heart, please, if you can see me okay and hear me okay? Namzat to you too. Kelly Brown said, even though I don't drink or smoke, they both passed around now. Laugh out loud, and it's public crawl tonight here. Ooh. Hi Mandy. Right, Rachel Whitehead, you're having a one-to-one reading with me, but I do want to talk about something, and that is the guy that hangs around you who was in the Royal Air Force, and he stays in your house, and you said that there was a shadow like behind you or something in front of you when you were watching me. Well, that's true, he is in the RAF, and I think you came back to me after I did a live feed and stated that, you live next to a RAF base. Isn't that incredible? So I said that I felt there was an RAF person in our house. He's been watching me, and then she confirmed to me that she lives next to a RAF base. These things aren't just coincidental. It's just absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. What we also do have now is the forum, so please join the forum. That's on the page as well, on the Facebook page. That's really good because you're able to meet other people. We're going to have a memory page. I'm going to get some photos of all the loved ones I found, because people send me images after we've spoken about them and had validation, so that's really good. Oh, Jessica's saying she needs a drink. So Jessica is in need of a drink. Anybody else in need of a drink? So I've got loads of spirits here. Trust me, I don't need a drink. Samantha Hefferman said, you described him down to a T. Thanks so much. You're very welcome. He came through, Johnny, very clearly. He loved life. He was a bit of a character. And he said, yeah, everybody go out there and have a drink. He loved a tipple, put it that way, and he loved life, very joyful. I sensed blues around him as well, you know, like a bit of a cool dude. That's what I was getting with Johnny Boy. But we have another Johnny Boy then, because we had another guy called Johnny Boy, and he was connected to, I think it was Shelley and that knew this guy, and he was from Cornwall. So yeah, all the Johnnies are coming out as well. Sean Rowley said, so do I have to meditate to get through? Right, I've got somebody here with a cough. I haven't had a cough all day, haven't had a dry throat all day. Somebody's coming through with this. Sean, do you know somebody with a really bad cough that passed over? Could have been lung cancer or something like that, because as soon as I had spoken to you, that's what I was getting. You were asking me about, so do I have to meditate to get through? It's dependent. I mean, I don't meditate really, if I was honest with you, because I've had my gift since I was a child, as a baby. I haven't learnt to open my third eye. It's always been open for me. If I shut it, I would be bored, because it's just something that has happened to me. But for people that are learning to open their third eye, because sometimes it just can take a little extra like teaching and things like that, how to do it and training yourself, I do suggest that you meditate. What I do suggest is that you seek your guides and stuff like that first, so you become relaxed and you got that protection as well. Also ask for Archangel Michael. I do hope that helps, because I do like to help and guide people on their own spiritual journey, because it's not, you know, psychics and mediums are just normal. We're just people, no different to anybody out there. Everybody's the same. Everybody's got this talent, if you can call it that, whatever you call it. I keep getting friend requests from Sally Morgan. Well, I want to talk about that, because Sally Morgan keeps sending me friend requests. No, right? Sally Morgan doesn't need to send anybody friend requests. Somebody's playing silly buggers, and I think what somebody's doing out there, because I've been following Sally for a long time, and I think somebody's making up fake profiles and being rather silly. And I think what people do as well, they pretend to be Sally Morgan, and they're actually getting money. Was probably contacting people saying, oh, hello, I'm Sally Morgan, do you need some help? Be very careful of this, right? When you PM me, I will not ask for card details or money. So if I, because it's not me, contact you or Sally Morgan or any other psychic, we don't need to contact people. People contact us and they go to our sites. Okay? They go to our sites and it's encrypted. Don't give money to these people who are trying to add people as friends. They are con artists and they're fraudsters and charlatans. So just thought I'd give you that warning. And so anyway, if you do want a reading, you can go to https:// Gibson TV psychic.co.uk. But everything's encrypted there. Just going to go back to these messages. Yeah, Johnny's nickname was Phantom. Oh, how do I pin that? Was Phantom. He was a messer. Yeah, wasn't he just? Hi, Karen Ashley. He's lovely. He's a very funny character. Very, very funny character. He's very lively around me. I like this sort of guy. He's funny. I'm just watching some of your conversations that are quite interesting. It's really nice that you're actually talking to each other as well. I think that's really important. Lucy Coy said future relationship. Lacey Coy, sorry. Yeah, Lacey, what I said with that, sweetheart, you can get anyone you want. It's a case of just believing and attracting and stuff like that, lifting your own spirits, your self-esteem, stuff like that is really important. Oh, someone there said, oh, that's an interesting one, I like that. Diana, what was that? You were saying that you've seen shadow people all your life. Are they dark or are they light? You get different ones. They're okay, they're just protectors. If you think about it, how I see it, right? The realm and stuff like that and the spiritual world has to be protected. It's almost like, you know, a really pretty rose or flowers have weeds around it. People go, oh, the weeds are really bad. No, the weeds are protecting the flowers. And so I sent shadows as protectors. Just because people read about demons and stuff like that, that's all caused really a lot of it by fear and manifested by media and hyped up rubbish. That's what I say. A lot of these spirits were souls, were living souls, no different to somebody who's done wrong on earth. Like some of them have to go to prisons, don't they? Bad people have to go to prisons and stuff like that. They would go on a lower vibration. That's all. Must probably come back down here because we're on the lowest vibration. So don't ever think that you're sensing something and go, oh my God, that's just so scary. It's not. It'd be scared of you, most probably. It's weak. The light force is strong, and they're very real, and strong and light. Just going to wait for your comments. Wait, no, I've got. I'll pin that. My grandma is one of them. I feel her regularly, but I feel some negatives as well, especially about certain people. See, that's the thing, you see. You said it yourself. Basically, these dark shadows and stuff like that, sometimes they come to protect us. They don't like people around you. And sometimes the negative energies are from humans themselves. So if you have gone into a room and you thought, oh, or, you know, especially if you're an empath, you pick up people's emotions and feelings. So that's what it can be too. Yes, of course you get negative energies, but a lot of the time I would say that's human, because they're on the lowest vibration. So humans are the worst ones to be around. So you imagine how many people you pass in a day when you go shopping or go to a supermarket, or when you go anywhere. There's an energy. That is energy. There's no different than a spirit around you. If you sense something that you think, well, actually, it's like the person who walked past me, I don't particularly like that person, get the sage out. And with the sage, seal your windows, seal your doors and things like that. Cleanse your energy, clean yourself. You go like this with it. My granddad's Native American. I've got him as a guide, so that's what he would tell me to do. That's what we do need to do. I am going to be buying some, and I'm going to put it onto like our page so people can buy it and things like that. Oh, my lights are dimming. See, that's activity. You might have seen it, but it was dimming. When did you first know about these sort of things? Basically, when I was a baby, I have told some of the audience before, yeah, when I was a baby, I'd passed over, only momentarily, and then I was saved, and I could see myself over like an oxygen tent because I had bronchitis. Years later, I told my parents what I saw, and they were absolutely shocked and amazed at the knowledge I gave them. They couldn't understand how I knew it. Then when I was 8, I had an out-of-body experience. I couldn't get myself back into my body, and I've always felt like I'm in between two planes. So like I've always felt like I'm here, but I'm also on a different level as well. So that's why I believe my eye is always open. It's probably because of that experience. When I've spoke to other psychics, they've had very similar experiences. I did have quite a turbulent childhood too, and I think when you've got a turbulent childhood and certain things happened, I don't really want to talk about it because it involves other people. What happens is you get very lonely and you are on your own. And these spirits just come, and I could hear them and talk to them, and they've been my friends ever since, I guess. And then I tried shutting it out. You will try to shut it out because it's fear. You will fear it. And then, so when I went to secondary school, you got the peer pressures and stuff like that. And then later on, I just thought, no, use it. And that's when I met Michael Croft, Jane Croft's son, who is an earth spirit around me. And then I meditated and I saw my guides. So I saw my granddad, brother, big brother. He's got like a red feather and stuff in his hair because he's Indian. And then I've got Lady Gypsy Rose. She's like a belly dancer type gypsy. She's Egyptian, so she's really good. Pamela's just heard a deep breath. Pamela, sweetheart, you just heard a deep breath. Where to? People are saying they're seeing funny things here. Oh, I love it. So, I love it. It's just so cool. Don't be scared or anything like that. Oh, I've just seen it all. I've actually just seen it all. Oh, Rosalind has asked me, have you used the Ouija board? Right, let's talk about the Ouija board. I never, ever, ever recommend anybody using a Ouija board, right? And the reason for that is because you have to know what you are doing. You must know what you are doing with a Ouija board. I would never, ever, ever use any tools unless it's an etheric healer, a crystal and things like that. Not ever, ever, ever would I use a Ouija board. I think you're messing. You don't know what you're messing with. It would be the lowest of vibrations. And you could be picking up all sorts of stuff, all negative energies. Right, if I pick this item up here, right? This is actually gypsy. It's most probably quite old, not ancient. If I touch it, I can feel quite a lot from that, right? But if I was to read from it, I am taking how many different energies from that? How would I be taking all the energies from that I would be using? So that's past energies. I personally think it's demonic, right? And what I mean by that is there is, I don't like to say it, there is a dark force and a light force. You are dealing with a dark force that you can never ever understand, right? There is a war in us all, like you get the devil in the shoulder and the angel on the shoulder, and there's a world war, and there's been a battle of wars for years and years and years with the angels. Archangel Michael is at war, and we are at war with Satan, as they call him, and it's a dark force. He is on the lowest vibration, and I believe he works on earth and through people and through manipulation and tricks and stuff like that. The Ouija board is a no-no for me. I mean, people could argue with me, and that's entirely up to them, but you're calling out somebody, right? Is that fair to wake them? That's what I'm saying. Is it fair to wake a spirit that you do not know? When it's almost like, right, how can I explain it? When you come to me and you say, can I connect to your loved ones, right? You've already got a bond, right? You already know each other. It's a bit different. If somebody comes through to me, hey, wait a minute, they've come to me, right? That's cool. I've got permission this end, and I've got permission that end. When you're doing a Ouija board, you're calling out to people, and you're waking them up, effectively. And at the end of the day, is that fair? You're a stranger to somebody, you're waking them up. That's all I'm saying. How disrespectful is that to the spiritual realm? How disrespectful. If a stranger come into my house and woke me up, it's no different than going into my house and burgling my house and coming into my privacy, into my space. Now, that's just my personal view, but I'm very strong about that view. I just think in order to respect spirits and the realm and to protect yourself, stay away from calling anybody out, because it's not fair. And when these people go in to do ghost hunts and stuff like that, and they're going into somebody else's house or building or castle or wherever it is, and they go, oh, is so-and-so there and all of that. If somebody come into my house and did that, I would be flaming. It's so disrespectful. Leave them alone. They need to go to the light, these little souls. That's what I'm saying. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't have said it unless somebody asked. And I do appreciate other people's opinions, so quite happy to listen to that. So we've got Adrian here. I'm going to pin that to see what he says. I played with Ouija boards and I'm afraid to get anywhere near them. Like you said, walking dormant spirits and making them take notice of my... Yeah, honestly, sweetie, I just honestly wouldn't do it. That's what I'm saying. It's like some people, you see them and they go into the like most haunted and all these, sorry, most haunted, but I'm just going to say it. And they go in and they go, oh, is anybody there? And then they they go into children's rooms and stuff like that. I think, what are you doing if that was my kid? What are you playing at? If that child had left that room, that's a lost soul. What I would do is I would go in there during the day, in the light, I don't need to do it in the dark. And I'd go in there, and if I knew there was somebody there, what I would do is I'd either get a vicar in, I would either send it to the light and sage it, and I would help that spirit. They go in there, they make money out of it, they use it for television purposes and media purposes, and then they don't send it to the light. I'm like, what are you doing? That's just, for me, bad practice. Anyway, back to you. Well, anyway, it was your questions. So please do share. You do have the opportunity of having a one-to-one reading with me. I will randomly pick someone. Also, don't forget you can come to the website. You can book a one-to-one session with me at http:// Gibson Psychic TV Rachel Gibson TV Psychic.co.uk. Also, you can come to our forum. Please do join, and we can have these discussions there, because that's what that's about. This is more about live. This is more about me connecting you to your loved ones. For those sort of discussions, let's talk about it. Get to the forum, and we'll have a little chat about that and give some advice, because that's my opinion. So it might be good to have like a little debate between each other, because just because I said it doesn't mean it's right. Everybody's got their own opinion. Thanks for sharing. Lisa Macbeth, with you, sweetie. I always get a man coming through to me. He's Scottish, and he's saying they're all at it tonight. I'm telling you, he's talking about having a drink, having a whiskey. I'm sure it's because it's Saturday night. They all literally just want to flip their knees up. I had him coming through. Scottish. He's having a whiskey. That's what I got with you. Right, Lisa's laughing. Obviously he would. Oh, Amunet, you said you get spiritually attacked. Okay, sweet. They can do that to all of us. They can do that to lots of people. What I say to you is ask Archangel Michael to surround you with a silver shield of, like almost picture yourself with a silver shield, and call for Archangel Michael for assistance so that they can't attack you anymore. Archangel Michael is amazingly strong. Also, after what I saw today, which was star people. There's star people on Earth. They're called indigo children. Apparently, I'm an indigo child. And I'll tell by the eyes, because most indigo children have got quite big eyes. What I saw with them today is just astonishing. Just like so light. This, like, you've got angels, but we've got star people and all sorts of things going on. The world is, well, the universe is massive. The world is tiny. You think about it, we're like that small, and everybody worries, and we're like just in space. So get through these messages, sweeties. Lisa said, good old granddad loved a little tipple. He most certainly did. He come through with a Scottish accent. And he went, wee, it's me again. They do make me laugh. I'm just going through your messages, so sorry for the delay. Whilst I'm doing that, please do share, because you can have the opportunity of getting a free reading with me. So that'd be really, really cool. Has anybody seen flashes? Because people are talking about the flashes again. I always get that, and I'm actually putting it down to the star people now. After what I saw today when I was doing etheric healing, it was just amazing. Right, so Lisa Blair said, when my granddad passed, we scattered his ashes. We found his favourite whiskey in with him. I can well believe it. He come through and he was telling me he's having a whiskey. He loves Salt Scotland, does he? Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Natasha Lee Eckerman, sweetheart, you said I'd like some advice, please. Yeah, sweetie, you can have one-to-one reading with me. They're really, really good because I can do a bit of spiritual, the past, present and future. If you go onto my website or PM me if anybody wants to have readings, I can direct you to the page. If you message me, I can send you a link. Kenneth Rajmushan, you wonder who is helping me? Oh, I sense around you there's like a little guy who's gone fishing. He's got a little tiny boat with you. That's what I was getting. And also I sense around him it's a lady spirit too, sweetie. Very wise lady. Has lots and lots of character lines, and quite tanned skin. Very lovely, lovely, wise lady around you. You'll know who I'm talking about. I sense it's like your mother or something like there's a mother figure around you. Lovely, lovely complexion. She would have been full of wisdom. I don't think she necessarily would have believed in what I'm doing, but she most certainly believed in like alternative methods. You know that creak you heard every single night? Listen to this, right? Every single night, I shut my door and the door goes boom, like that. And this door opens on its own every single night. Now, I'm living in a house that's 18th century house. It's a listed building. And there's no way in the world that I would wake these guys up. I know they're around me, but they're going to stay here. I'm not going to disturb them. If I see them, I'll run out the blooming house. I'm joking, because I wouldn't know where they've come from. I'm like, what are you doing? And that's another thing. They respect your space. They only come through if I've given them permission. So respect theirs, they respect yours. Unless it's a loved one, because then you're not going to be frightened, are you? Someone heard a creak, someone heard my door. Oh, that's your grandmother, Kenneth. She's sending her love, sweetheart. That's lovely to know. Right, who's this? I'm going to pin that comment. Really sorry if... can you try getting more from that cough, please? And I'd love to know your views on my sleep paralysis. Yeah, Sean. In relation to this guy with a cough. Yeah, he come through. He's got greyish hair. He's quite a biggish guy. I'm getting the name Ken given to me. He's called Ken. And I had a very dry throat and it was lung cancer. That's what I was getting from this guy that was coming through to me. It's started to clear a bit now. A little bit. It's not entirely gone, but it was very, very for me. So yeah. Could anyone see things? Oh, what's that? I'm just going through your comments. Please do share, etc. Do have the opportunity of having a free reading with me. Also, don't forget you can book one-to-one readings with me. I am getting booked up, especially on Mother's Day. There's buy one, get one free. So for you and a friend, if you want to do that, they're normally £25 for a reading, and that's half an hour, and £45 an hour. I do then do an hour and a half of really extensive work. That is when it's like murder cases and stuff like that, and I won't go into the localities, but I can go into lots of details. I can't get involved in investigations, but I can tell you up to that point. Also, you can have etheric healing and a reading, and I think that's £60 for the three of them. But I'm going to do my live free reads like every night, because I love doing these. I love it because it's easy, it's vibrant, and it's nice, and it's free, and you know, and I've got to do that. It's about that karma and stuff like that. what have we got coming through? Thanks for sharing, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello, Lordy. Hello to all the new ones coming on. Such a wonderful audience. I love this audience. They're so kind and sweet. Don't forget, if anybody's adding you, called Sally Morgan, the wonderful Sally Morgan doesn't need to add people. I think she's got a fake out there who's trying to get money out of people. I wouldn't add you either, unless I've said it in a message. Because sometimes people need some support and things like that if they're, going through all different issues. Oh, Roslyn said my father-in-law, just pin that. My father-in-law just died and he had a bad cough and everything like that. Roslyn, can you PM me? Thank you. Oh, Sharon Sinogo said, who was with me last night as had lights in my room? I'm trying to think who that is, Sharon, sweetie. It is quite difficult if you've got like a residential spirit around you and coming like that, but you thinking it's a loved one, is that what you're thinking? It's a loved one, because that could be a number of things, because you've got so many around you, and I'm not actually seeing exactly which one it is, because I have done a reading with you and we got quite a lot, didn't we? These star people though, when I was doing this thing, honestly, they came and it was like just bright light. I could see them around me, like watching me, and I'm starting to think that's the flashes. When I keep seeing flashes, I'm starting to think it's that, but they look like angels as well. But when I've seen angels, they look a bit different to that. They look different. It was so cool, I love it. All like bright and light and nice, nothing bad. Shared, sorry, missed mistakes, type. Someone likes advice. Right, why aren't my comments aren't coming up naturally. Oh. Christina May Anderson Arms. I keep hearing voices. Voices is someone around me. I sense sweetie with that. I was getting a lady coming through. I'm getting the name Beth given to me as well, and I sense that people like family, loved ones, are trying to tell you something. They're not telling you a bad thing. They just want to know that they're around you. You've got quite a few there around you. They're going like that, because that's what I'm hearing, like that. But I get that. I get that quite a lot. I had that since a kid. But what I also can hear is like, oh, I always get that. When I've connected somebody, I can hear them. So I get audio information, and I get clairvoyancy, which is seeing here. So all my images are literally just here. People think they're here, just so you might think that I can see somebody like there, say that I'm looking at them and I'm talking to them and I can see them there. It doesn't work like that. So a lot of people, when people say, oh, I haven't opened my third eye yet, I think you're thinking that you have to literally see an image of a person standing next to you, like they're touching you and stuff. That isn't how it works. The imagery information is intuitive. You don't even have to think about it. It's just there, and it comes like this. It just flows, because it's just energy and it's information. It's almost like a database. And then you can see someone, what they look like. You can like hear a name and stuff like that. But it's all done through this area here. It is really, really amazing. I did see spirits when I was little and stuff like that, but I asked them not to. It's up to you if you're happy with them to come see you. If it's your loved ones, I think it's different. It's when it's people you don't know that it can be a bit different. So what I'm sensing with you, the audience, is that you're seeing shadows, you're seeing things, you're not quite sure about it. Just ask them nicely, please, this is my space. You know, see yourself as like an onion. You're protecting that core inside you. Don't be scared of them. They're going to be frightened of you. They're lost. You know, or they'll be thinking, why are you in my house? You know, it's my house. Just respect their space. Arguing is a no-no. Energies don't like arguing. And it builds up bad, nasty energies, arguing. So, yeah, try and always keep things pure and nice. And always be nice to animals and things like that. And the environment and stuff. Anything, just put good things out and you get good back. Sort of. Not always. Because sometimes life's cruel. Right, so I'm just going to read this. Sleep paralysis crazy with flashes and dark figures. Creepy stuff. Okay, Sarah. I've had sleep paralysis and I've actually been up here off my bed looking down at myself. I've had lots of different experiences. I have seen black dark figures when I was younger. I've seen flashes and stuff like that, right? What I'm asking you to do, sweetie, do not for 1 second think it's creepy. Try and think of it as comforting. Or if you're that scared of it, what I ask you to do is to go and speak to a priest or a vicar or somebody like that, or sage it out. I just think sometimes it's fear itself is an illusion, right? Everything is an illusion. Everything is perception. So I would see it as not worrying. Somebody else might see it as scary, whatever. It's an illusion. Everything is an illusion. I actually think that, what's he called? Stephen Hawking. If you really study him as well, he's fantastically clever, isn't he? And really, his soul's living, I think. He's in denial a bit, I think, in terms of, like, you know, he doesn't believe in life after death and stuff, but he's an extremely clever man. I think he's spot on. I think, you know, everything is matter. Absolutely everything is matter. So fear is most probably the biggest illusion there is. Created most probably for lots and lots of reasons. So Sarah, I'm going to get you back again, sweetheart. I'm going to pin that comment. I'm going to start talking about this. You tried sage. Figure seemed to be after my little guy. Oh, he was after your little guy. That's interesting. See, a lot of spirits can build up lots of negative activities when there's autism. That's been well known. They can also build energies around people that are negative. They also like children. They could play up around that as well. But I can honestly say and truthfully say that the best thing to do is not be frightened of it, work with it. Try and send it to the light and stuff like that. It's not going to hurt you. The living will, because they can. You know, some people might think, well, you know, you've heard of stories before with like lots of bad things happen in people's houses and stuff like that. They're quite unusual cases. Sometimes you never know, can be also exaggerated by the media and stuff like that. And horror films, stay away from horror films and stuff like that as well. They're really, really bad as well, because it's just negative, isn't it? It's just rubbish. And the good, you know, just ask for the light, because the light's stronger than the dark. You know, we have it in everything, don't we? Harry Potter, dark forces, light forces, Star Wars, light forces, dark forces. Everything's to do with the light force and the dark force. There is a war. There is a light force and a dark force. No doubt about it. 100%. What I'm saying is, if you're light and positive and all of those things, how can it even get anywhere near you? Just really, 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 really learn to meditate, learn your space, stay away from negative people, rid the negativity, and it'll be fine. So really interesting subjects tonight, really interesting conversations, really like it. It'd be really good to talk about those things in the forum. Please do join the forum on the Facebook page. If you do want a one-to-one reading with me also, please do PM me in my message, and I'll send you a link to where you can get a one-to-one reading, because they're extensive and it's just very, very personal. I don't think after having a reading with me you should have a second one. Rare, in fact I haven't done that. I've never ever had to redo a booking. I might revisit it with the person, but I would never ever charge after that. Hi Leanne. Hello Jordine. Hi Sarah Kingsley. All these wonderful people. Hi everybody. Hi Becky Lavender. My favourite smell is lavender. A lot of spirits come with that smell, lavender. Oh, Rosalind said, I miss my dad so much. Sweetie, he is around you, darling, and he's always protecting you. I sense him in your living room area around you. Hi, Keith and Jane Croft. Hi from me. Hi from Mike. That's Michael Croft's mum, who was one of my very first mediumship readings, where I picked him up, and I think we all know about Mike now. He's part of the forum. He's in the pages all in memory of Michael Croft, and hence why everything's happened so fast for me, because I actually went live on the 14th of February and it's not even a month yet, and already I've got 3,000 something likes, 3,400 followers. The marketing team, OPOB Deity, it's got 17,000. I've had loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads going on, but Mike likes his bike and he is getting everything extremely fast for me, because that's what he would have done on his motorbike. Also, I've been asked to be featured in a book. So that's really good, because I'm reading dolls and a paranormal team. When you read the dolls, you know, you pick up information and stuff like that. So they're going to feature me in a book. So that's really, really good. Bradley's asked, will you be successful in a job? I do believe that will happen. Of course it will. You have to concentrate and choose that path and make sure that you are positively thinking about that, sweetie. So I'm going to just pin that comment there from Sean Rowley. I asked my mother, I've just lost it. No, come back. Where are you? No, sorry, lost it, sweetheart. So Katie, you've asked, can a past loved one be your guide around you? A lot of the time, yes. That's 100% yes. It's dependent how clever they are. They've got to be very clever to do that, and also it's dependent on what they would like on earth as well. So I call it, it's like we earn our wings. If you've done really, really good things, you're extremely clever in the realm, you get to a higher level. It's like a computer game. Like, this is earth, then you have another level, and another level, and another level, and then you have the angel level. So yeah, so definitely a loved one can be your guide. So Jordine has asked, any word on when you will be getting that angel book you were talking about the other day? Yes, I was going to do it at the weekend, but I decided not to, because I had to do an etheric healing distant for a lady in Australia. So I'm going there Monday. So if I'm going there on Monday to get them, I anticipate in the UK I will be able to get them out by Tuesday, Wednesday. Obviously, further afield, overseas and stuff like that, it's going to be a little bit longer for them to receive it. Oh, Cheryl Chester, you said my mum always had her hand on my shoulder, but the last few weeks she's not been there. Cheryl, I think it's because, like, you recognise that she was around you and she's gone somewhere else to aid something else, and she will be around you. The spirits are very clever and they can be in more than one place. I would just meditate, picture her, and she'll come back. If you need her, she'll be there. They normally are around when we need them the most. Believe it or not, you know when you're really crying and upset and you're like, oh, if only I could cuddle them and stuff like that. They're literally just around here, like just literally here, and they'll be trying to help you and stuff like that. So you've got to trust and you've got to believe too. Anyway, if you do want a one-to-one reading, please do come to my page, https://rachelgibsontvpsychic.co.uk. Could you tell me if... Oh, you're very welcome, sweetheart. Paula Brown said, can you see my comments? I haven't seen one yet. So I'm going to go back up and see if I can find it, sweetie. So please do share. The more you share, the more chances you do have the opportunity of having a free one-to-one reading with me. I can't find it, sweetheart. I'll have to go through it after. I do go through the readings after, just to check. No, I'm really sorry, I'm not seeing it. Hi Lorraine Sidnoggles. She's asking, is her nan around her? Yes, I do sense your nan around you, sweetie. I'm also sensing that. I'm sensing her in like a bed. I'm also getting this as well. Not sure if she had arthritis. That's what I am getting. So hands. Also a ring that she left because she's going like this. So that's what I'm getting. All right. So Paula Burns, pin comment. Do hope that helps. Lots of love to you. Was asking. Oh, Paula Burns was asking if my nan is around me. Right, Paula. What am I getting with this lady? What I'm going to have to do is try and concentrate and see if I can see her around you. Does she have like a little white dog? Because I'm seeing a little white dog for some reason given to me. And with this lady, I also sense that it could have been her chest area and also stomach area. So does she have like chest pains? I'm getting stomach ache. I'm seeing quite a bad leg, but I'm getting a white dog given to me. Also my eyes are quite blinky, like couldn't see properly as well. I don't know if she had like something wrong with her eyes. Not so much needed glasses, more than that. Sensing issues with eyes around this lady. Anyway, sweeties, I'm going to have to sign out. I will be back on tomorrow evening at 8:30. Please do keep sharing because you have that opportunity of getting a free reading. But also, please do book your one-to-ones with me. They are really, really good. Lots of love and light to you all. Been an absolute pleasure as per normal speaking with you. Angel hugs and love from me, Mike Croft, my granddad, big brother, and Gypsy Lady Rose. So, night, love you, night.